Prepare yourself for unforeseen shifts in certain relationships, for your guardian angels are ready to reveal an important message about a specific connection in your life, one that intertwines deeply with your destiny. This connection is not just an ordinary bond, it carries with it a remarkable fortune and the promise of emotional and spiritual growth. Recently, someone close to you has found themselves grappling with persistent thoughts of you. Despite their attempts to suppress or overlook these emotions, they find themselves drawn into daydreams, replaying moments or imagining conversations with you. The angels say that this revelation might surprise or even amuse you, as you have often been modest about your own worth. Perhaps you find it difficult to imagine why anyone would develop such profound feelings for you. What you may not fully recognize is the quiet power you possess. You often sell yourself short, underestimating your depth and influence. Yet, your words carry remarkable weight among your loved ones. When you speak, people listen, not because you demand attention, but because your energy naturally draws others in. Even during lively conversations, it's not uncommon for those around you to turn their heads and focus on your words. Many people in your circle admire your perspective, though you may not realize how deeply your insights resonate with them. This influence, rooted in your compassion, intuition, and authenticity, is precisely what makes others feel connected to you. Understanding this power is vital, for it explains why someone might harbor deep, even romantic, feelings toward you. Your guardian angels are sharing this message now because this person is intricately woven into your life's greater tapestry. Multiple possible futures lie ahead of you, each one branching into uncertainty, yet in many of these paths, this same individual reappears. Their presence in your destiny is not accidental. Before moving forward, it is important to pause and recognize the synchronicities that have accompanied your journey so far. These signs are not random, the universe uses them as gentle whispers, nudging you toward awareness. Even if you've dismissed certain coincidences as happenstance, your angels urge you to look again. Patterns, repeating numbers, recurring dreams, or moments that feel charged with meaning, these are the universe's way of speaking to you, guiding you toward understanding and clarity. At this moment, someone close to you is in emotional turmoil because of how they feel about you. They are experiencing a mix of fear, confusion, and longing. In truth, they are terrified, not because of you, but because their feelings are powerful and unfamiliar. They may have little experience with romance or vulnerability, and the realization of their emotions has shaken them. The angels want you to know that this person will come around in time. With patience and kindness, you can help them navigate what they are feeling. It's worth taking a moment to reflect on your own relationship with love and connection. What does the idea of romance mean to you? Does it excite you, or does it make you uneasy? Have you ever allowed yourself to experience love fully, its joys and risks alike? These are important questions, especially now, as new possibilities are emerging on your horizon. Even if you feel hesitant, there is something magnetic about the pull of romance. It's a universal experience, one that nearly every soul is drawn to at some point. In your case, you may find yourself both intrigued and nervous at the thought of deepening a relationship. The butterflies in your stomach are not a sign of weakness but rather a testament to your openness to something meaningful and new. If you're trying to discern who this person might be, watch for subtle behavioral shifts in those around you. They may act differently, perhaps a little quieter or more attentive in your presence. You might notice a nervous laugh, longer glances, or small gestures of care. If you can't yet identify who they are, do not worry. When the time is right, their feelings will reveal themselves clearly. And if they do take the initiative, remember, you are under no obligation to respond in any particular way. If you are not ready for romance, it is perfectly okay to say no. The universe never places burdens upon you that you are not prepared to carry. Whether this relationship evolves romantically or remains platonic, your connection will still deepen and hold meaning. For those who are open to exploring this potential relationship, it's important to consider how it could influence your life's direction. This person genuinely has your best interests at heart. While they may lack romantic experience, their sincerity will shine through. They are ambitious, motivated, and likely to succeed in their endeavors. Together, you and this person would balance one another beautifully, with each partner's strengths compensating for the other's weaknesses. This connection offers not just love, but the potential for mutual growth and shared purpose. Of course, no journey is without challenges. Should you choose to embrace this path, it will require compromise, patience, and emotional honesty. Yet, through open communication and understanding, happiness and fulfillment await you both. However, your angels caution that opportunities of this kind do not linger forever. Someone deeply invested in you cannot wait indefinitely, as uncertainty can become its own kind of pain. Your guardian angels encourage you to keep an open mind and to approach this situation with empathy and grace. Recognize that this person is navigating emotional terrain that is entirely new to them. Their behavior may seem uncharacteristic at times, but it comes from a place of vulnerability rather than indifference. By understanding this, you will be better equipped to navigate any misunderstandings that may arise. As your journey continues, the universe will keep sending you signs through synchronicities, gentle reminders that you are being guided. One of the most prominent symbols linked to your current path is white sand. Found on quiet, secluded shores, white sand represents infinite potential and purity. Each grain signifies a countless number of possibilities that await you. Its brightness mirrors the innocence and untapped depth of the person's romantic emotions, as well as the fresh beginnings that could unfold between you. White sand also symbolizes good fortune, suggesting that this connection may lead to unexpected blessings in your life. Another powerful synchronicity to be aware of is the repeating number pattern 555. In angelic numerology, this number is often associated with change, transformation, and divine guidance that appears just before major life shifts. Seeing 555, whether on clocks, receipts, or signs, is a message that luck and opportunity are aligning in your favor. Your angels want you to trust the process, even when things seem uncertain. These signs are not random coincidences, they are reminders that you are being supported by forces greater than yourself. The person you have in mind is approaching your situation with a sense of calm, balance, and objectivity that perhaps wasn't present before. They are seeing things through a healthier lens, no longer clouded by emotional turbulence or confusion. This shift marks a profound transformation in their inner world. For a long time, they may have been weighed down by past emotional wounds, pain, resentment, or lingering attachments that made it difficult for them to move forward. But now, they are entering a phase of genuine detachment, where they can view both their past and your shared connection with greater clarity. This emotional distance isn't a sign of indifference, rather, it represents healing and wisdom. It's allowing them to understand what truly matters, to recognize what is worth holding on to, and to make choices that serve the best interests of both of you. Their newfound clarity has become a powerful guide in their decision-making process. They are no longer operating from a place of fear, ego, or emotional instability. Instead, they are learning to trust logic, discernment, and compassion. This state of balance is reinforcing their autonomy. They finally feel in control of their emotions rather than being controlled by them. In the past, they might have been swayed by external influences, unhealthy attachments, or toxic people who distorted their perception of reality. If manipulation, jealousy, or power struggles once played a role in your connection, it's important to know that they are now breaking free from those cycles. They're beginning to see the truth with unfiltered eyes, recognizing where they went wrong and how negative influences once clouded their judgment. This awakening is empowering them to eliminate low vibrational energies from their life. They are consciously choosing peace over chaos, authenticity over pretense, and love over fear. Their logical and steady approach toward those who once drained their energy is helping them return to a more centered version of themselves, one that is emotionally stable and spiritually aware. This personal transformation is not only about self-liberation but also about becoming a better partner. They are realizing that in order to rebuild something meaningful with you, they must first be whole within themselves. Their thoughts about you are filled with a strong desire to leave the past behind and begin anew. They no longer wish to repeat old patterns or dwell on what went wrong. Instead, they are channeling their focus toward creating a healthier and more fulfilling future together. They are committed to personal growth, knowing that a strong foundation for love can only be built on mutual understanding and emotional maturity. In earlier stages of your connection, they might have expected you to change certain aspects of yourself, perhaps projecting their insecurities or trying to mold the relationship into something unrealistic. But now, their perspective has shifted entirely. They see you for who you truly are, a remarkable individual who embodies both strength and vulnerability. They deeply admire your resilience, the way you've endured challenges and continued to rise despite adversity. Your ability to stand tall through life's storms has become a source of inspiration for them. They now recognize that your imperfections are part of what makes you authentic, and this realization fills them with gratitude. They are beginning to prioritize love, respect, and appreciation over any lingering grievances from the past. To them, you are no longer just someone they care about, you are a symbol of hope and transformation. This person is undergoing what can only be described as a spiritual rebirth. There is a renewed passion for life within them, an energy that feels vibrant and unstoppable. When they think of you, they feel an electrifying mix of excitement, longing, and motivation. You have become a driving force behind their desire to evolve, to pursue their dreams, face their fears, and live life with greater purpose. In their eyes, you shine like a beacon of light in a world that can sometimes feel dark and uncertain. Your courage to keep moving forward after every setback amazes them and fuels their own determination to overcome whatever challenges lie ahead. At the same time, this renewed energy has made them somewhat restless. There's an urgency within them, a deep inner push to speak their truth, to reach out, and to finally bridge the distance between you. They no longer want to hide behind pride or fear of rejection. Instead, they feel courageous and ready to face whatever conversations need to be had. They understand now that real intimacy requires vulnerability, and they are prepared to be open and honest in a way they perhaps never were before. Communication has become their focus. They know that rebuilding trust with you will require transparency and consistent effort. Beyond their emotional transformation, they have also been engaging in deep reflection about their past behavior. They are confronting the mistakes they made, acknowledging where they failed to show up, where they allowed ego or fear to dictate their choices, and where they might have hurt you unintentionally. This introspection has humbled them, teaching them the value of accountability. They are no longer interested in superficial apologies or promises that fade with time. Instead, they are committed to proving their growth through consistent action. Their dedication extends far beyond personal improvement. They are devoted to building a partnership founded on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. They are realizing that words, while powerful, mean little without follow-through. That is why they are ready to demonstrate their transformation through deeds, by showing patience, integrity, and genuine care in every interaction. They want you to see, not just hear, that they have changed. Ultimately, this person's journey back to you is not merely about rekindling romance, it's about creating a new chapter built on trust, growth, and emotional freedom. They have emerged from a dark period with greater self-awareness and a deeper appreciation for the love you once shared. Their heart is open, their mind is clear, and their soul feels aligned with a higher purpose. The energy surrounding them now is one of determination, healing, and renewal. They are ready to step forward and express how they truly feel. In many ways, this transformation has been inspired by you, your strength, your light, and your unwavering spirit. The song that captures the essence of this message is "I Am Your Man," a fitting reflection of their desire to stand before you as the best version of themselves, loyal, devoted, and ready to love you the way you deserve.